Hey everybody, it is Kevin here, WarGod63, and I have a Vinyl Hunter update here. Was out on Friday. I was out looking for some stuff here and stopped into Fargo, and this one shop I went in to see if he had kept these albums for me, and he said he won't keep used albums for me, and then I told him where I was from, and I don't always get there. They could change his mind, but I did pick up one of them that I wanted, and it's for a friend, and so I started going through more of the used stuff again, and I went through the used bin, new arrival stuff. There was maybe 2 items in there that I picked. Then I went through the A to Z used bins, and I found some great stuff, and the vinyls are in immaculate condition, near mint. Covers are in great shape. So I'm going to show you that, and then I got one album and a CD I'm going to show you that I got in the mail as well. So anyway, let's start off with the used vinyls I picked up. This one is going to a friend. It's in great shape, except for one little bad ding in the corner, but the overall, the album is in great shape. And I'm talking about the Scorpions Volume 2. I had recently picked this up, God, where was this? Can't remember. So this is the second time I come across this, and I rarely ever see this. So I picked it up. It's black vinyl. I mean, there is not a fingerprint, a scratch, anything on this album. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, it's near mint. So I'll be sending this off here to the friend of mine here in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, the Scorpions Volume 2. This was released in, let's see, what year was this released? '84. So I have Volume 1. Now I have Volume 2, and so anyway, Scorpions Volume 2. And then I picked up, I was going through the new arrivals bin, and I had recently picked up the Quiet Riots 1 and 2 that were reissued through No Remorse Records. So I seen this there, and the cover is in great shape, no ring wear. Got maybe a couple little corner dings, but not too bad. So I picked up Quiet Riot Condition Critical. This is from 1984 as well. So why not? Here's the inner sleeve. This vinyl as well is immaculate. Not a fingerprint, not a scratch on any side of these. Of course, it's on the Pasha label. So great stuff here, immaculate condition. I love when former owners of albums, or of these albums, take great care of them, and it shows. They take pride. Most of the part, a lot of the used stuff you see really is beat up, but this was not. This is great shape. Hopefully that's so better. And then I love me some black oak. I didn't have this one. This has got a little bit of ring wear. Not bad. I mean, the cover's is in okay shape. But I picked up the Best of Black Oak, Arkansas, and see, this came out in '77. Like I say, a little bit of ring wear on it, on the Atco label, but again, the vinyl is in immaculate shape. I mean, it's great shape. It's near mint. I mean, all of these albums that I got are like that. And you don't come across that very often, especially with used albums. So anyway, yeah, some Black Oak, the Best of Black Oak, Arkansas. And then I was going through the stuff. One of the albums I wanted him to save for me was the Best of the Sweet, and it was an album I had never seen before. And so I messaged him on Facebook, and I was hoping they would have been there. I went in there, it didn't have it. The only one that was saved was Let Scorpions, so wasn't hit. But so anyway, I was going through stuff, and he happened to have this on the counter, and I said, "Are you putting that out used or what?" They said, "Yeah." So I picked up. I've never seen this one. Sweet Hits. This is from 2014, 2016, but not a bad price. Picked it up for like 16 bucks. Cover's in good shape. It is a gatefold. So I picked this up. Love Sweet. This one is red vinyl. So I recently picked up the Record Store Day release of Sweet Rarities Volume 2 a couple weeks ago. In fact, Sweet is playing at the fair in Fargo here, I think this week. Might be, I'm not sure if it's tonight or tomorrow or next Sunday. Anyway, so happy to pick this up. Seems like these record shops I go to, some of them have some good stuff sometimes, and then another one will have some good stuff sometimes. You know, it's kind of like go back and forth. But Orange Records this time had some great stuff, so picked up Sweet Hits. This was a shocker. I never ever come across this. Great shape. Albums in VG++ condition. But I come across Aerosmith Permanent Vacation. Like I say, I'd never ever see this in the wild. I see a lot of the older stuff, but I never see a lot of the 80s stuff at all. I mean, it's got all the hits on here. Ragdoll, Dude Looks Like a Lady, Hangman Jury, Angel, Permanent Vacation. Kind of one of the albums that really vaulted them back into the limelight in the 80s after their 70s stuff. Of course, their cocaine-induced era. But got the inner sleeve. And again, vinyl is in near mint condition. I mean, immaculate. I just can't believe how great these albums are. So happy to pick up some more Aerosmith. I need to get all their later 80s stuff. Get a grip. I don't think I have that one. The album, what is it? With Pink on it. I can't remember it. I need that. I've been looking for it. Just have never come across it. So, but anyway, yeah, something I did not have. In great shape. Aerosmith Permanent Vacation. I don't ever see this, and I love the band. This is probably older Blackfoot with Ricky Medlock. This is Ricky Medlock and Blackfoot. This is a promo. You can see it up here, but I never see this, so I picked it up, and it's got a little cutout here, which is no big deal. You got the inner, and again, it's on Atlantic label. Again, immaculate condition, near mint. But I mean, every one of these albums I got are like this, and you never, like I said, you never come across near mint albums like this, including the covers. So yeah, some Ricky Medlock and Blackfoot. This was a surprise. I'm sure a lot of people don't know who this band is. This is kind of a folk, hard rock band out of the 70s. They got quite a few albums. This is from '76. The band is called the Kendry Spring, and their album is called Too Young to Feel This Old. Maybe a little southern vibe into this, but this is like $2. Again, it's got just a little bit of a dog ear down there. I don't know if you can see that right here, but again, great cover, inner, and again, vinyl, near mint, as Brendan Von Doom would say, minty fresh. So yeah, I'm surprised. Should show you what is playing. In the background, a band called Liquid Steel, and the album Midnight Chaser. Some new wave of traditional heavy metal. This is out on must be an indie release, but I picked it up over at Storm Spell Records. Up next, Scott Waters had sent me a package, and I did a video here last week, and he sent me the 7-inch of, let's see if I have it. I know it's here. Yes, here it is. So he sent me the 7-inch of this Marillion K. Lee album, and I do have not a lot of Marillion in my collection. I think 1 or 2 albums, possibly, if that. But so he sent me the 7-inch, and so I was going through the bins, and I specifically went to the M's right away just to see if there was a Marillion album in there, and lo and behold, there was. Marillion Fugazi. This was re-released a want to say 2002, I think. 2012, excuse me. But anyway, I picked up Marillion Fugazi. This is a gatefold. And just a single album, 7 songs. Heavy vinyl, I mean heavy, almost like 200 grams. Again, great vinyls in immaculate shape. Near mint. And so, and I didn't pay overly bad price for this. I think 20 bucks. So picked up some Marillion, some progressive rock. So here you go, some Marillion. And then I, last week, which probably should have been part of the Vinyl Hunter video series, I added into the mail stuff, but I picked up a couple of free albums. I picked up Free Highway and The Free Story, and I wasn't sure if I had this, so I picked it up anyway. I mean, the cover, I mean, this might be one to replace one I have. This is probably in better shape. I picked up the Best of Free, and of course it has Fire and Water, All Right Now, Woman, The Highway Song, Little Bit of Love, Catch a Train, The Hunter, Goodbye, My Brother Jake, The Stealer, I Am a Mover, and Mouthful of Grass. But so happy to pick this up. Again, the cover's in great shape. Vinyl, minty fresh. It's kind of funny, you know, sometimes you come across artists and these albums that you rarely ever see, and then all of a sudden, boom. It's just coincidence that you come across a few of these albums by these groups, and then you probably won't come across it again for a long time, and Free happened to be one of those groups. So the Best of Free. Now, I've been trying to fill up my Deep Purple collection with a lot of the 70s stuff, and I just never come across it in decent shape. So I was going through the Deep Purple albums at the D's at Orange Records, and I came across quite a few of these. And so I was going through it, and I picked up the Book of Taliesin, still in the shrink. But this is a cutout. And this was re-released, I believe, in, let's see here, what was it? 1988. This is not an OG, it's a reissue. But still, I did not have it. At least, I might have this one in a UK pressing. So I have to double check, but this is on it's on Passport Records, minty fresh. So I was happy to pick this up. Of course, this lineup is Richie Blackmore, Rod Evans, Ian Pace, Nicky Jones, I believe, and John Lord. One of the early Black or early Deep Purple lineups. So, Deep Purple Book of Taliesin. Of course, you can see it was Back in the day it was $2.99. And then I wasn't sure about this. When I looked through it, I couldn't figure out what it was, and then I kind of looked on the back, and it was a Deep Purple album I did not have. This is a reissue as well. This is Deep Purple, Deep Purple. I think this was originally released in 68, 69, but reissued in 1988. So you can barely catch the Deep Purple right here. Cover's in great shape, no ring wear, and it is on the Passport Records label. Minty fresh. And you know, happy to. You never come across this stuff ever. I mean, I see a lot of Deep Purple in the bins, but they're all beat to hell. These are a few that are not beat up, great condition, mint almost. So Deep Purple. And then this one here. This has got a little bit of ring wear up at the top. You can't really, you might even think that it's part of the, actually it is part of the cover now that I look at it a little more in detail. But this is Who Do We Think We Are from Deep Purple. This is an OG. And gatefold. From 71, I believe. Original shrink or original inner sleeve. Again, minty fresh. From 73, actually. I mean, just absolutely floors me that I come across these in such great shape, including the covers. Of course, then it has the inner lyric sheet. This got a little, just a little bit bend up here, but it's no big deal. So I did not have this, so I'm just looking for a great copy of Machine Head. I have yet to come across one. I see it all the time, but it's beat every one I've seen. So anyway, What Do You Think We Are from Deep Purple. And the last one I picked up from Deep Purple, he had it behind the counter. He asked me if I had it. I did not have it. And the only bad thing about this, the cover, it's got some writing up here, which maybe I can get off. But Stormbringer. And so this is probably Mark II Deep Purple, I believe. But this cover's just a little bit beat up, but not bad. Original inner sleeve. But the album, minty fresh. So I picked up 4 Deep Purples that I did not have in my collection. So I was very pleased about that. So yeah, glad to have these. Got a couple more left here. I wasn't sure if I had this in my collection, So I picked it up anyway. Might be if I do have it, this looks like a better version or better copy. And this is actually still in the shrink wrap. And this guy is so underrated as a blues guitarist. Unbelievably impossible to even say why this guy did not become bigger. Of course, he died from alcohol, but Roy Buchanan, and that's what I am here for. If you've not ever heard Roy Buchanan, go to Google, search him out, search out Green Onions. Fantastic song. I mean, the guy is phenomenal. This is from '73, so I picked this up. And so this is also minty fresh. So yeah, every one of these albums surprised me in how great a shape they're in. The store that I go to, a couple years ago, he probably didn't even have 3/4 of the albums he has nowadays. Of course, with the way vinyl has taken off, or where it's at now is no surprise. But he mostly has only vinyl in there. He has a little bit of CDs, but not very many. I still buy CDs because some artists don't put it out on vinyl, so you got to buy their CD. So anyway, Buchanan. And then in the mail I got, the same day that I went and got these, which was Friday, I had pre-ordered this. And finally it came. I've been waiting for about 3 months. This is their first full length. It's on the Iron Shield Records label, limited to 300. I have number 228, Power Game and Slaying Gods. Some new wave of traditional heavy metal. Gotta love the cover. Just fantastic stuff here. And of course you have the lyrics. Heavy. You can hear that? A heavier stock paper. And then it is black vinyl with custom inner labels. So that is new. I just got a ton of stuff coming. Summer I usually buy a lot of stuff because I mow in the summer, so that is more or less free money for me to buy vinyl, CDs or whatever. So I just have a ton of stuff coming in. So Power Game with Slaying Gods, and then you get I got a sticker, and I got a postcard with writing on the back. It says, thank you for the support and patience. Dear Kevin, stay safe, dear friend. So, very cool. Love when they send stuff like that. I'm still waiting on a bunch of stuff from overseas to come. I haven't gotten it yet, but Power Game. And then in addition, I ordered the CD as well, so have that for my truck. So anyway guys, that is all I have for this edition of the Vinyl Hunter. Again, leave comments below, ring the bell, subscribe to my channel, spread the word, and anyway, take care and keep it rockin'. Take care, everybody.